everyone, and welcome to another episode of Seri Sims. We are over on the edge of Ledesia at several of the apartments that have been built next to the beach. Let me turn it, and ooh, too fast. See, there's the beach. The ocean as it stretches out into the horizon, disappearing with all its mystery. But there's the Oceanography Center. There's Enya Stocking's house on the hill. A really cool little house. We should visit her sometime soon. But we are popping by the joint homes, because only 2 of these little apartments are occupied so far, of Zafira Natali and her 2 sons, Amber Natali and Deb Natali, and Dr. Troy Hart, who is the clinic doctor here in Ledesia. And we are actually popping in to Ledesia, or into this situation where he is extremely sad. He just had a chance card that was terrible. He got gypped out of $50,000, which we didn't have, so it just emptied the bank account completely of everything that was there. And he lost 3 charisma points because someone conned him out of the money to keep quiet about a flaw in the presentation that he presented to the medical community. And he is so sad and so depressed, and he's almost in the red. And I realized, you know what, we need to help this man. And I came up with an idea for what we're going to do to help him. He desperately wants to fall in love and get married. So I think it's time that he gave a certain someone a call and got himself a mail-order bride. I was hoping he would be able to find love elsewhere. And yeah, we're watching Amber Natali and Alex Eureka play. They're playing tag. I was really hoping that he would be able to find love elsewhere, but it just never happened. He developed a big crush on Sky Muffin. You can see from the way that he's way up here, like he's got bolts with her, he's got bolts with Sky and bolts with Valerie, and guess what? Oh, bolts with Cherie. And Sky and Valerie are married. Cherie isn't interested because she likes younger boys. She's a bit of a cougar. Adriana Porter is dating Harvey Altair, and Zadra hasn't really given him the time of day. So, the poor man, he just is desperate for love and doesn't know where to find it. So we're gonna call up the matchmaker and get that relationship going, because it's just not happening on its own. The boys are playing outside. Their mom is still at work, but there's a nanny, a really creepy nanny, floating around here somewhere. Wait, come on. Come back, Alex! You can't stay much longer anyway. Whoops. Whoa, Alex, you almost got hit by that limo. Seriously, you gotta watch out. Is that an inside joke? Yeah. Welcome back, Mr. Dr. Troy Hart. Here he is. Very kind, generous man with a lot of sadness on his mind. He's aged, he's spent most of his life trying to help the world and the population at large with all of the wonderful healing that he's provided. Where are you going, Alex? That's kind of rude walking into Dr. Troy's house. And now he just hasn't found any companionship, any kind of love. So we're gonna just get him a mail-order bride with what money he does have. The relationship may not go so great. It may turn into something else. We'll have to see. Where are you? What are you? Oh no! He had a breakdown! And then he needed a doctor himself. Poor Dr. Troy. He's so sad. I don't even know what big fear happened that just kicked him totally over the edge. Oh, you know, no one else can see the doctor too, see? So they must be thinking that he's just losing it. Oh, I should have gotten a picture of him chicken clucking. And away the psychiatrist goes. Alright, we're gonna get you fixed up. Don't worry, sir. We'll get you a nice little wife. He's happy to work for you. Amber, what are you doing over here? Now you're supposed to have a lot more money, so I don't think you get a ton of bolts out of this. But I think that it'll work for our purposes. He's just so desperate at this point. Dad, are you okay? Gotta check on the baby. Yeah, the baby's okay. Amber and Dr. Troy have a pretty good relationship. Amber, apparently Enya stalking from down the street wants to talk with you. Crazy redhead woman. Her traits really are kind of kooky. I wonder if I should send him to clean up and everything. He is about to meet the woman who's hopefully going to match him up with his future spouse. Take a quick little shower. Our lips are getting near, your eyes and lungs tonight. Sorry, I keep bouncing back and forth and like checking on the kids. Why don't you go join him? Watch since whoops, I just answered that phone call behind. Let's do that first. Oh, there she is! Ah! Okay, greet her. Didn't answer her phone call. She's like, I can't, this dog's in the way. You are fussing an awful lot, child. And their mom's home. Sweet, you can discuss with your son the fact that his homework is just sitting on the ground there. His grades slipped today, you know. Zadra actually is a great mom. She really loves her kids. She just hates the outdoors. Which goes totally against her son's, like, personality. Because he loves the outdoors. Alright. Come on, she's been waiting a long time, dude. Let's see if we can make this work out. There's a whole bunch of girls walking past. Maybe he just hasn't gotten out of the house enough. We'll have to see what happens. Can you get a marriage out of this match? He's like, please, I'm desperate. My heart is so lonely, I just want someone to share my days with, even if it isn't true love the way I always thought it was. We can learn to love each other. That's not all your cash, dude. You can spend what you brought home today, which was like that amount, just $1. Hopefully she won't get all pissy. Come on, that was a lot of money. And who you get matched up with. Hopefully it's someone eligible. Whoa! Hazel! Hazel, are you a little bit of a gold digger? For the fair doctor over here? Do we have any bolts going on? Not bad. Not bad. She's got a couple bolts going on here. Hazel's a townie who has been, kind of round in the edges, so let's see. I know it would probably help if I love her shit. Now you're spending your neighbor's money, but that's okay. You helped her get a new TV. Alright, and now we're gonna have him drink the love potion. Don't judge the man, he's just really, really lonely. And hey, she agreed to a date with a rich doctor. If you can call being inked out of the sky and whomped onto the ground, agreed. I forgot how they throw flowers around their feet when they're using the love potion. Alright. Now, he really wants to tickle you, but that's a little forward. Let him give you a back rub, ma'am. Talk, dance. She wants to tickle and have a pillow fight. Well then. Is he extra attractive? Children, I really don't think you should be here. Come on. Time to send Alex home and get yourself, like, out of their hair. I do find it kind of fun to focus just on one of the family is when I know there's more than one family on the lot, because then I gotta go check on the other one and be like, oh my gosh, what's going on over here? See, I'm getting nervous again. I mean, this woman does have a small child. Where are you? Oh, she's going upstairs to her bed. Where's your child? Okay, he's on the potty. And no, sir, you may not go play with the wolf outside. No. Okay, back over to the interesting stuff. He's like, we can be companions, right? Let's see if they go for each other. Ask. You know, what turns you on? You like creativity? I really like a creative man. Well, lucky for you, he just barely passes that requirement. What else? You don't like stinky men. I think we've managed that. As a doctor, he bathes regularly. You also like black hair. His hair, once upon a time, just may have been black. Alright, let's try... Come on, be bold, doctor. Flirt with a little charm. Dang, triple bolters. What are his turn-ons and turn-offs again? Glasses and jewelry. She's lacking both, but we could probably fix that. Let's see. Yeah, nice and strong. Appreciate. No, we don't want to. I guess we can talk about cuisine. I love how the matchmaker is still hiding outside the door, like to make sure everything's going okay. What the heck? Newton, if you're gonna visit, not right now. And don't ring the empty doors. Come to one of the occupied residences, please. Oh no, did it wear off? Did you lose your chance, dude? We should have bought like a ton of those. They just don't have a high enough relation. Wait, can you take it right now? Yay, everyone's happy. Entertain. Dance. I swear, my Sims always want to dance with each other. Alright, let's try slow dance. You're not even on the board anymore, lady. There you go. She's like, I want to be friends with her. She's like, I want to smooch with him. Well, that's a good sign. I won't force her to, like... Aww. Will you let him dance close? She's like, you're taking some liberties, dude. That's okay, you can respect boundaries. At least he's like not in the red anymore. The poor man. Alright, she really wants a pillow fight. And we can't do that yet. No! They kind of make a cute couple. Oh, she got a crush on him? Well, that works, because they're not even like... They're not even 3-bolters. What about your skills? Let's ask some more questions. I always like knowing that. I'm not really good at anything yet. Ah, do you have any money? Apparently you're loaded. So you just like to kinda... Do you have a job? Float through life. She's a backup dancer. Maybe she really doesn't mind having like a relationship where someone can just support her through what she wants to do, but we're not really getting, other than the cute little smooch, we're not really getting like any romantic desires here. And he's already like losing it. No, come on, dude. Where's do you like what you see? There it is. No, don't watch TV. Come on. We're trying to make you guys fall in love here. She's like, I like that you're very creative, sir. You don't have black hair, but maybe a little hair dye can fix that. Hazel is hot, huh? Well, I'm glad you think so, sir. I really suggest getting back on the dating bandwagon. She's even got that cute little flower in her hair. What the heck? Amber! Why are you sleeping here? This is inappropriate for you. Ugh! Children. She wants to hug him, be tickled by him. Meanwhile, he's like, not even paying attention to her anymore. You idiot. Are you just not interested in her? That was a very chaste little hug. Sigh. Go ahead and give her a back rub. She wants a back rub. She's adorable. She's a dancer. She's pretty. Apparently she wants to smooch on you a lot. And you can't even bring yourself to roll any wants about her, huh? Other than be her best friend. Okay. Amber, what are you doing here? Even he's looking at you like, kid, come on. Maybe that's why he's not bringing on the charm. He can't bring himself to do so in front of the kid. Amber, get back over to your house. You're gonna sleep. Go sleep in your bed. Come on. You're cramping his style. This is totally not what I was hoping for, but maybe he just doesn't feel that magic click with Hazel. And that's okay. If it's not meant to be, then he just blew over $1,000 for nothing, but you can't even begin. Be really bold. I know suggestion is way bold for you, and you have no interest in her anymore. Your wants just aren't even coming up. So you got a crush on her, though. What about you? Does that do anything? Do you feel your heart flutter? She wants to slow dance with you again? Dude, I think you were her first kiss. She really likes your back rubs, apparently, sir. I love how he looks like he's holding... Yeah, look, he's not even touching her. He's like, I am a perfect gentleman. Fine. You do want to become best friends with her, so we'll lock that want. And we'll just see if things go between you two or not. I'm not gonna force it. I don't like forcing my Sims into relationships. She really wants a hug though, sir, so why don't you give her a little romantic hug? Oh, and now she wants to kiss you again. Come on, and you can't even begin to roll any wants for her? You two are looking really cute as a couple all of a sudden. Oh, now she wants to make out with you. If you would open your eyes, old man. There's quite an attractive woman here for you. Okay, give her another back rub, I guess. Suppose that's kind of bold, considering you can't even have the audacity to say anything else to her. Let's see. Appreciate back rub. He's gaining some fame at least. If for nothing else, his awesome back rubs. I wonder if back rubs really do raise comfort, because I know a certain Sim who needs some back rubs. Drake Belltone, I mean, his comfort level is always bottom level. You just can't even begin to, like, help this situation, can you? Your heart's not in it, huh? Like, I'm falling asleep. Oh, that is just rude, sir. Fine. Just give her a nice little tender kiss. We'll lock that makeout want in case she wants to date you again. What is this? Oh, wow! So she initiated this. Okay, I think we have her answer about how this relationship goes. Now we're just waiting for yours. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just invite her over, like, and let ACR take over if it will take over. Because she has the exact same number of bolts that he has with Zafira Beltone. And he has a bit of a crush on her. So maybe this wasn't a complete waste. It definitely wasn't, like, the Melwood or Bridie thing I thought it would end up being. Really? Really? You can't be a little more subtle, sir? Really? Really? Okay then. But it's definitely very nice. Oh, I'm gonna do it. If she is strong enough to carry your brittle bones. She's like, woo! Well, I'm a dancer, but that kind of surprised me. Alright, anything else? She wants yet another back rub. You know, why don't you just say goodbye? Because apparently you're just not completely falling in love with her, but we'll see what happens. She had a great time. You look thoughtful, yet satisfied. He's just like, interesting. So we at least advanced his life quite a bit. So the good doctor has a potential date at least. And stop messing with the child, except he's in needs failure. What's going on? Oh my gosh. This is what I get for ignoring you guys. Meanwhile, you go to sleep, sir. You have work in the morning. That is Zafira's duty to rush over there and tend to her kidlets. Don't worry. Jaspies! I missed a spot with building. Let's fix that real quick. Haha. Alright. So, Dr. Troy Hart just became a big giant sweetheart, in my opinion. I almost wish we could get him, like, black hair so that she was happy, but he's older. It happens. Maybe if they fell in love, they'd get to be triple bolters, too. Triple bolters are just extremely rare in my game for some reason. So we'll just have to deal with that reality. Meanwhile, you, woman, wake up. Go ahead and view your vase. Because that raises fun. And then go tend to your child. Because he's just getting filthy. Look at that little one. And in social needs failure, this is not going to work, Zafira. Also, you need a lamp. Since we just blew a lot of the money that you brought home from your promotion today on the doctor and his date. She really likes these weird lamps. She's got a whole bunch of them downstairs. Whoa, that's not the kind of tone we're trying to set in this room. That's cute, but I wish it was bigger. Hey look, it's like its grown-up brother. This works. It's a lamp and art all at once. And there. Doesn't light the room up very well. That's okay. At least it's not pitch black anymore. Look at this poor baby. His needs are almost in red. Good night, sir. I hope that you may potentially roll once for that lady of niceness. If not, I totally understand. It's fine. I think Hazel's really cute though. For some reason, like, the whole concept of her and who she is and everything just totally warmed up the longer I looked at her. A dancer who just wants to be able to be secure financially and doesn't mind an arranged marriage. She might be from blue blood, which would explain why she's got... Your mom's holding you before. Why she's got so much money. Maybe she's got pressure to settle down on her side. And marrying an older man who may not be... What? Don't throw your child on the ground, man. That was not cool. And marrying an older man might be right up her alley, because then she could totally just be like, Yay, now that he's passed away, I shall move on with my career and my giant inheritance. Though, she seemed to really like him, so I don't know if she'd be all like, yay, my husband's dead. She'd probably be sadder than that. Come on, get down here with the baby. What? Amber, you're not supposed to be awake? Oh, that's right, you haven't done your homework yet. And your brother reeks. Look, he's leaving a stink trail behind him. I'm going to do you the pleasure of yanking your homework out of the darkness. He brought some home yesterday, but I think a dog destroyed it. I couldn't find it anywhere, no matter where I looked. That's better. She really does love her kids, and actually her lifetime want is to graduate 3 kids from college. So, depending on what her desires may lead her to, she may just end up with a 3rd child sooner than later. I hope it's another boy. It's just kind of cool that she's got so many boys. 2 boys. Are you doing well? Are you dreaming of anything like romance, love, anything at all, sir? I'm spying on you to see if you want this side of your bed filled in with that lovely woman named Hazel. Oh well, I did my best. I forced a lot of interaction, so now I'm just gonna have to see if ACR says, yeah, let's make them a couple or not. If he falls in love with her autonomously through ACR, then it's a go. Otherwise, I'll just have to, like, make him look around again. Meanwhile, you do your homework. Though without your glasses, that's probably really hard. Dress the baby, who really wants you to read to him. Zafira is a linguist. It says she works in... It says that she works in the politician career, but in my mind she helps kind of translate languages and things like that. He goes potty and then he can play. She's really, really fantastic with languages, and she tries to teach her boys a lot of different languages too. She's constantly quizzing Amber, like, good morning, and all sorts of different languages. Until he gets sick of it. And that's why Dev hates trying to learn how to talk, because his mom, like, goes through all these different languages, and he's just like, no, I don't want to have to say bottle in 25 different accents. Stop it, Mom. But yeah, probably what Zafira is gonna do is she's gonna open a little, like, language or book club. Since all the Sims in Ledesia have to participate in some sort of, like, community club of some type. But alright. Come on. Yeah, this is the beachfront residences, which still have 2 houses that need occupied. By the way, if you guys have any super smart Sims, any spares, any ideas for Sims you would like to send into Ledesia, just toss them over here. I've got plenty of room, and I really like having to deal with randomness, as you can probably tell from the way that I've made the trait system, and the way that I just make things harder on myself with all these little extras that I add in just for fun, my own fun. It's more difficult that way, but it's the creativity of the challenges can take you places that you never would have gone just playing vanilla game. She's like, now say bear in German. It's like, I don't wanna. Say castle in Hindi. Tell me what music is in Swahili. And he's like, I hate you, Mom. How about dog in Japanese? Car in Cantonese. He's like, no. The child does not want to learn to talk, poor thing. And meanwhile, you seem to be recovering from your homework just fine, sir. Oh, and just so you guys know, who could be someone that Zafira has her eyes on when it comes to romance here? Well, Drake Beltone. Only 1 bolt, but she was caught making out with him while I had Sky going to the ceramics workshop to do some clay at her clay class, and She was right in the corner. There Zafira was. She was just, Zydra even, was just right in the corner, totally making out with Drake Beltone. She has like no interest in anyone else, really, even though Drake's like on the bottom of her list as far as bolts go. So there you go. She's a little bit, how do I phrase it? She's a little bit bold and assertive. She sees what she wants and she takes it. Apparently I still don't need anything to move to the next level, so she's doing good. But yeah, this is the little family. They're growing, they're doing well. Pretty proud of how cute their houses are decorated. There's lots of room to fill up. They still need 2 more neighbors to move in with them so that we can have 4 families to juggle at once. How fun is that? That'll definitely keep me busy. Stop trying to hold the baby, sir. Just stop, okay? Honestly, others, they're baby obsessions. Alright, so we're gonna send these guys back out. And they're the roses that were no left from the date yesterday. We'll just put these casually on the table so he can consider his options. I think Hazel would be okay with this relationship, perhaps. If ACR and their wants say so, then down the wedding aisle will lead them. If not, well, it's a good thing he's a doctor so he can call the matchmaker back over and try again. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave you here with the developments having gotten quite interesting, the Hart household at least. And I can promise you that the Natali household, Zydra is, she's definitely getting ready to call someone over for a date, even if that very shy loner Drake Beltone is kind of timid about those things. She's got her eyes set on graduating 3 kids from college after all, just this odd dream of hers that rattles around in her mind all the time. And tonight's science fact? Well, I'm going to tell you something about boogies! And for those of you who live mostly on the states, I've found they're also known as parakeets. They're those itty-bitty little birds that can learn to talk at quite a rapid rate, and they love living in flocks. They're native to Australia where they live in flocks of thousands, and they're very colorful. We have a lot of colorful ones here. You can really hand tame them. They're sweet. I used to love them when I worked at a pet store. And they were just so cute because you could throw in spray millet and the whole like 120 of them would go silent and they'd just line up and eat the spray millet. And they were so sweet. But they actually can tell each other apart. I know when you look at 120 birds, you're staring at them and you're going, what? But I promise you, those 120 birds, they can tell themselves apart. And the way they do it is that the parakeets have ultraviolet coloring on their foreheads that you can't see unless you look under a UV light. But it is as individualistic as fingerprints. So when the other parakeets are looking at their friends, they can see it, and they can see, okay, you're that blue parakeet, instead of just seeing, like, I don't know who the heck you are. And it's not smell, it's that sight from where they can see the UV lighting on each other's feathers and we can't. Pretty neat. I love learning things like that. Next time maybe I'll talk about how I would giggle when people would come in and tell me that their dog loved this color of toy and no other, and the dogs can't see that color, but I never said so because you don't want to break their heart. And there's a lot of fun things to learn out there, so thank you very much for joining me for this episode of Seri Sims, wrapping up science sims into storytelling, and I'll see you guys next time.